That's their relief money, I guess distributed to them.
Good job.
I grabbed all of those.
Brendan, I'm gonna be here.
She's on the phone.
What's that?
She's on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I can't seem to locate that right now.
I'll text you.
I'd like to call to order, the meeting of September 25th, 2023, and it's a budget meeting. The agenda, the stand pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Verducci.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Halsey.
Present.
Molesky. Here. Roebuck. Eccles.
Here.
Cooper.
Here. Okay, no public comment? Alright, best thing to do is, let's just go, Jason, you wanna go ahead and spearhead this, 'cause this is your baby.
Sure.
Well, you wanna just go line by
Yeah, I
line?
think, maybe we'll just go in review, see if there's anything from, 23 that we went, like, we spent too much or didn't spend enough. I think maybe that's a good place to start, and then we can circle back and see what we wanna do for next year.
You wanna start out with the general fund?
Yeah, let's start with the general fund, so, start on the income side with the real estate. Looks like we are, we're on target. It looks like actually we'll probably go over. Is that correct, Ashley? I'm looking at that right. It looks like we're gonna go over in 23 what we projected, which we were expecting that anyways from the last budget. We kinda knew that we were going a little low on that. So we budgeted 320,000. Looks like we're gonna come out almost $100,000 higher. Am I reading that right, Ashley? Overall for total real estate.
If that's just a rough
Estimate,
but
but yeah,
potentially.
we budgeted 320, we're already at 284, so we'll definitely hit that with the fourth quarter coming up. Local enabling, let's see, transfers per capita looks good. So that mechanic.
Is that all wages, or is that, I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Is that all wages or just, borough crew?
That's,
That's taxes.
that's
okay.
taxes,
Yeah.
yeah, that's our tax wages, yeah. And so it looks like we did pretty good on, I mean, we're pretty close on that one, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty close. The mechanical device, is that the one you're saying that we haven't, that we need to, so I'll talk to Gary then on that and see if we can
We always need that updated list.
get that out, okay.
And usually you do it either, it can be done, it's only done once a year, so you can do it either toward like the fall, or you can pick in the spring. So the sooner we get it, the better.
Okay.
And then we can just stick to every fall to just doing it.
So do we wanna mark that line item, or just?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, until we get an update on.
Okay, yeah, I'll get with Gary when he's back next week and see what we can do on that. Cable TV fees, looks like we're gonna be over on that one.
That's only a one time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we are, so we're
It's
still,
one time a year, right?
Yeah, correct.
That's a yearly fee. Now, what did we get from them exactly, Ashley? The 51.7?
Yeah, it would have been the 51.7.
Okay, so.
So that 7.7
Yeah,
shouldn't,
we're not bad.
yeah,
That
we're,
77 was estimated.
it's,
correct.
yeah, we're pretty much right on
So,
target then.
okay, yeah, we're coming in at the 60, yeah, that makes sense.
probably keep that at 50 though, I would think, for 24. That's not gonna, I don't think that's gonna go up when people are dropping cable.
I'm gonna say it's been dropping
Yeah, it's been
each
dropping.
year.
I would think
Yeah.
that
So
probably
you
needs
can
to
even,
stay at
it'll
50.
probably be around 50
50,
next
yeah.
year.
Yeah, we've got more and more people going, out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, I would say stick with the, go 52. I mean, you're only looking at another, at $120. I would say go 5,200 even on that.
52,000.
What do you think?
Yeah,
That's
good.
Yeah, that's fine. Looks like state police fines are gonna be a little bit lower than expected. Moving on to interest, that one looks pretty close to, looks good. State shared revenue. That one looks pretty dead on too. A little bit
Yeah,
higher than the
very
gas
much.
fee, yeah.
We haven't received the PERDA yet. That usually comes, I think, like October, November. So that's why that one's blank in there.
Right,
That's a set, pretty, I mean, that's gonna be
Mhm.
on anyways, yeah.
pension aid. Yeah, plumber house no longer. Okay,
The oil and gas fees look like they came in higher, that's good.
what's that?
The oil and gas, we budgeted 3,000, we doubled that, so that's
Yeah,
good. Services look pretty
Yeah.
accurate too.
yeah,
That looks good too.
Highways and streets. That all looks pretty close to, except for the grass cutting, no one's,
But we didn't gain money.
we didn't get any, yeah.
Yeah, so we budgeted for it, but we didn't.
We didn't get anything.
Well, the grass cutting, that's for
All for the property.
lienable,
That's
yeah,
lienable.
so
Oh,
that's
okay.
all, any liens.
Yeah,
Cause this is still all, like, would be considered profit.
Yeah,
yeah, we're still in revenue.
The solid waste fee benefit, you think they're gonna come out good on that? We get that like monthly or quarterly?
That comes monthly,
Monthly.
so that should go up.
Okay, hang on, let's go back to meters.
Sure.
Let's go back to meters, guys.
okay.
I know this is an ongoing issue, but the meter income, street meters,
That can go up for this year.
it absolutely definitely should
Yeah.
go up for next year because we just poured all that money into it.
Yeah.
And those meters have to be enforced. It's no longer up for debate. It's either done or we have an issue. Yeah, it's either done or we have an issue. So that definitely, were it enforced full speed, full time, we definitely could bring that up.
Yeah. We weren't collecting for a while, right?
Right, yeah.
Right, because we had them all pulled, that's what I mean.
Right, yeah,
Now
sure,
that they're all replaced,
right.
and we do actually have people getting their parking passes. So yeah, there's no reason that these meters not be enforced during the daylight hours they're supposed to be enforced, and that goes up to and including 6 o'clock, which would be considered part of afternoon shift. So we can bring that up, because there's no reason we can't raise that. We already raised the rate. So if we enforce the meters,
Yeah, 2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's.
so, yeah, I think that one we can adjust.
Gym use looks pretty, like it's gonna be pretty close.
I'm already on it.
I said, oh, depending on what rentals they get over there.
Yeah, it looks like close, and the interoperating funds, I mean, that should be dead on, that's just transferring money.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you look across the board, they're fairly consistent.
Yeah.
That building really is an asset. Okay.
It looks like we should bring in more money what we project, what we budgeted this year, though.
Yes, yes.
We're already on, 8 months, we're only 20,000 below it, so we'll definitely bring in more what we budgeted.
Ashley, what does the guy pay for, the wrestling?
I don't know.
I think it's 250, it's
Yeah, I don't know what
relatively
theirs are.
inexpensive.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, I think it's 200, I think that's what Jeff told me they paid, either 250 or 350.
you might wanna raise that,
Yeah, we gotta talk to Joel.
yeah.
Don't wanna chase him away either, but,
Yeah,
I think I can go up to 300 maybe.
yeah, I can confirm, I'll confirm that and see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's been there long enough, he knows how it works.
The Savvy Citizen, I think that renewal was like right under 1,000. Cause last year, it was more last year because of the setup fee, but I think the renewal was like 797, I think, or seven.
Okay.
Or no, I mean, sorry, 970.
970, so closer to 1,000.
Yeah, I think it was
And I think
979.
this year we paid was like 13.
13, I think there was a $400 setup fee,
Okay.
so I'm pretty sure it's like it was
So you can
979.
even drop that down to.
We could drop that down to 1,000, yeah.
Cause that was paid for this year, so that's why there's nothing on there.
Yeah, that we pay for that more than that.
Yes.
Except for the expenses, you just have the budgeted expenses, we don't have like the actual 8 months like we do in the income.
Right.
Okay, how are we doing on legal services, or do you know if they're up or down, or? The rest of the expenses on that second page, I don't know if there's any.
I'm taking it as we do pay the mayor's telephone. I don't have my last, year's stuff with me, I apologize. But yeah, I don't have my last year's, paperwork with me.
Yeah, the mayor's telephone, that's the phone line upstairs. That's also,
Okay.
yeah, that's also like for EMA and stuff. So that's all part of that, and I think the police's phone line is connected to that.
Yeah, I think I have that noted,
Yeah,
on my other paperwork.
Jason, for legal services this year, we're at like around a little over 10 grand.
Oh, so we're doing not too bad.
Or not this year, it'd be 2023. for our
2023,
actual-
right.
Yeah, for the 8 months.
So we should be pretty close on what we budgeted for that, 15.
For the legal fees?
Yeah, we're at 10,000 and we budgeted 15, so probably come out pretty close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then this year should be a little bit less because of everything just
Right.
closing out from Penvest.
Yeah,
yeah, and we had a lot of, wrenches thrown into the works this year. So, yeah, definitely for 24, I would say they're gonna be lower.
what about our engineering fees, where are we at on that one, do you know?
Engineering,
That might
10,000.
drop too, now we get the
10,000.
plant, now we get Main Street done, and this
Yeah.
problem with the plant done. I think that's gonna be done by the end of the month, so.
Well, probably, that should be fairly close, we budgeted.
We'll make it over a little, only
Yeah.
because of the problem we had. We can't control that.
So one thing I did notice too, so we budgeted on the police, or were we gonna budget another, we don't need, do we need to budget another 25 for capital expense on the police? We should be.
If
Good,
you
right?
plan on purchasing another vehicle.
Well,
then
do we
it's
do that
another
every
20.
year just because to have it?
Yeah, do we need 25,000 then? Cause I mean, most of that, we budgeted 25 this year and it came out to like it was close to 50, I guess we probably should. Well, we'll have a payment though, do you have that in here?
I don't have that included, but,
Do we just budget for the payment?
Let me ask you this. For the police, where we had budgeted the 25 for the new car, which we did need this year, fortunately, we had budgeted it. What about, Danny, Lou's saying we're gonna need a new dump?
Yeah, you know, didn't we budget
we
25?
budgeted
budgeted that as
25,
well.
yeah.
25
Mhm.
Yeah.
last year?
Okay, I did see that, I just wasn't sure, if we needed to budget that much extra in the police this year, because both cars, the two main cars now will be new. One will be new, one will be newer. And the two old cars, I think we're really gonna have to, look into selling, because they're starting to cost us money. And we don't wanna have to waste money fixing something that isn't worth saving.
Well, we don't need 4 vehicles.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, one of them definitely gotta go.
22 is, could be sold tomorrow if we get bids on it. I mean, that thing's,
Yeah, I was even told by
It's a
the
money
judge,
bucket.
Danny, that one really does need to go away.
yeah,
Well, that one's the one that the new car replaced, this 622.
yeah,
Yeah.
The 621's not far behind.
yeah, it's,
Right.
Yeah, should we
That's
just,
what I mean, and we're not gonna buy a third vehicle.
no,
no,
should we
There's
just
no
budget,
one needs to spend that kind of money, so.
just budget
We
for the
also,
payments?
Danny, do we not say we also need a new bucket truck?
well, yeah, but the dump is more important. I thought,
We put Dawn's working on the grant proposal.
Work
for
on
that.
I was gonna say, Dylan's working on a grant for that.
for the dump.
Hold on, I'm getting a lot of interference. Ashley, were you typing?
Yeah, that was me, sorry.
Okay, now go ahead and repeat what you said, guys.
No, I said Dalton's working on a grant for the balance of that money for the
Right.
for the dump.
Yeah.
I mean, if we get the full amount, we could, that $25,000, we put that towards a bucket truck. We could budget that again.
Okay,
Yeah, we can do that.
okay, we just want to, make sure that, we're spreading it around a little bit. Yeah, no, that's fine, I just wanted to get your opinions.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it'd be nice to have a bucket truck, but I mean, that's a luxury we may not be able to afford right now, but we need to dump.
And so you're saying for the police, for
Yeah.
capital purchase,
Instead of the capital
I
purchase,
would
just
do
budget what.
something still in there just in case.
Well, we could, yeah.
Yeah,
What's our
oh, yeah.
payment, how much is our payment for the annual, on an annual basis?
Not a whole lot. Right now, we're at like 680 and that's a few months already.
That was like four,
Like,
or 500 a month.
I wanna say it's like 30 something a
30
month.
something.
Yeah,
So
it's not a whole lot.
it's like 5,000.
But I'd say for the police, I'd budget something, like maybe 10-15,000 in there.
Yeah.
Just in case, knock on wood, radios or something for
Yeah.
them.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I just didn't think we need the whole 25.
Let's go 15 then.
15, yeah, that works. How are we doing on the, on gasoline? We budgeted, like, are we staying close on that?
Yeah, we're about.
410.231.
231. We're at like 63.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, yeah. That's even lower. We budgeted 11.5.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd change that.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it
Yeah,
either, but that's
I'd
good.
probably leave.
Yeah, I would leave it there too, yeah, but that's good that we should come through.
Better to have it in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know what the gas price is gonna be.
Did we spend the money on safety equipment this year? Computer equipment? 410,194, 410,213.
Safety equipment, some of that would be like if they needed new
Vests
vests
and stuff,
or
yeah.
like
I'm just saying, did we spend that this year or?
this year. I'm not sure. I don't have the numbers for this year. These
Okay.
are. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Hold on. Safety equipment, 194. Nothing for that this year. Computer equipment.
I think they just got vests last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think they did, yeah.
Yeah.
One of them's a vest is up. I think this month, cause I think they're good for 3 or 5 years.
Yeah.
On the wages, did we, for full-time chief, did we take into consideration, what's gonna happen with the new contractor on wages?
I have no idea about with the new contract.
Okay, so we should,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Well, I'm
what you
just saying.
guys, yeah.
I'm
As I
saying,
can highlight that for
yeah,
closer.
Yeah, she did budget $5,000 more each for,
I don't know
Right.
if it's,
yeah, I don't know.
let's, yeah, just maybe earmark those.
I say the part-time, I made a little bit less only due to staffing.
Yeah.
I don't need that in there for,
We did do 15,000 for capital purchase, right?
yes.
Okay. Can we turn the page? We good?
Capital purchase, she went down to 15.
15,
Yes.
No, on the EMA, Paul, we gave Paul that, he said he would like to annually attend trainings or meetings, if we could budget that in there, which I guess we do budget some money. There's what, 500?
There's 500.
Is that what that would be designated for, or is that just?
That's usually just his fund money.
Yeah, his materials.
Maybe, yeah, a board or,
So what he went up to 2,000.
well, we gave him that trip to,
Yeah.
Okay.
no, I much you budget, but I don't wanna give them,
Oh, yeah, I don't
I
wanna
don't
give
give
them
them
crazy
a farm,
money.
but, at the same time,
I know he
maybe
said,
we could throw them a bone every once in a while.
yeah, like I said, I know he asked if we could, if he would like to do at least like annual trainings or whatever, if we could fit that into the budget, $200.
Well, why can't we do
Well, we
like
gotta find out what that is.
1,500? What do you think, 1,500?
Well, it's five,
say
what about
1,000?
1,000, yeah, then with another
I would say
500.
right now for EMA, we're at like a little over 1,500
Why?
because of his strip and everything we paid for him to go to Altoona for his hotel and his,
Oh, the radio probably got in there.
yeah, and
That's
then
right.
there was another one.
Well, if we gave him 1,500 this year, let's drop him down to 1,000 this year.
Okay,
Maybe
Yeah.
we rotate him around a little bit,
yeah, that's fair,
you know what I mean?
yeah, that's fair.
So that's going to 1,000.
Hey, you can go do something this year, then next year you get a little more boom and if something happens, you know, you can't predict that either, so.
Yeah. With streets and highways with Lou retiring, do you think we can hire at the same, a replacement at the same rate, or do you think we're gonna have to go?
Well, hopefully we can get it for less rate to start.
Start now,
Like I
yeah.
said, the contract's less, right, they have, it's only
Yeah.
like 70, some, yeah.
I just leave it like status quo, leave it like it is, and then,
Yeah, anything above, below that's a bonus.
yeah. We're gonna leave that 25,000 in there, right, for capital purpose?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
We didn't use the 25 this year, so that would technically give us some 50 then, right? Is that how we do it, or
What's that?
is that how we're planning on doing it, since we didn't use the money this year?
Well, we'll just,
That's what I'm saying, it would be 50,000 then next year. I mean, total, 25 for this year and 25 for
well,
next
No,
year.
it just rolls.
I just,
We don't use it, we just roll it
we're just rolled over, yeah. But if you wanna kick that up to maybe 30,000,
Might be able to do that.
cause we're gonna have engineering fees
Yeah.
for that grant.
For the grant, yeah.
Let's go 30,000. We got a budget that 20,000 for highway construction again. We're gonna carry that over.
Probably should. Will that project that, over there, will that count toward, will that hit it at all?
Yeah.
That was how much, like, what was that, like $3,000 or
So like 3,500.
3,500? That'd still be, yeah, like
So you're moving it over?
Yeah, that,
You're carrying it over?
carry it over.
we could finish that thing probably next year. Right, what was the total cost for it?
I'm thinking
13.
And we still have that other issue too, then on there was a couple other alleys that needed some work too, we could get that done.
Yeah, let's carry that 20,000 over.
Cause we need that, the one right there by the pizza, that needs some work too, probably, there's a couple other ones that need north, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Start that.
Here all this time, I thought you sneezed because of me. I thought you were allergic to me.
You know, Danny, that is awful funny if you think about it.
How's the streetlight electric doing, 433, 364?
It's half of what we used to pay.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I got on council, we were paying $60,000 a year for street light.
That's because we went LED.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
we
that's a
went
big
LED.
difference, yeah. I know electric.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
60,000.
Yeah.
We're like right around that like 35.
That should be pretty much, unless they raise the rate, that's the only thing that's.
Yeah, see, I know, like, personally, it seems like the electric way, but it's way
I
higher.
say I know electric's supposed
Are
to
they,
go
are
up
they,
more,
are they
so-
charging boroughs and stuff for safety? You know, did you know if it went up?
I know from last year, or not last year, year before that to the last year, it went up. And then it was supposed to raise again, but not like, nothing drastic.
So do you have, did you get a quote from them yet? If they're raising our
I
rates?
never got like no
Okay.
quote.
I would keep it the same till we get a
Yeah.
quote from, it ain't gonna be any less.
No, yeah, it's definitely not gonna be a lot.
No.
Sorry
so-
about that.
Did you ever, they never gave me a bill for the boat dock, did they ever send anything here? Yeah.
They were still waiting for money.
Oh, are they?
Last time I talked to, Terry, they still haven't received that $10,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
That's probably why they didn't bill us.
what are they gonna bill us for?
We were picking up anything over,
Over 10,000.
over 10. Well, I talked to the contractor, I said, you know, we budgeted, I think it was like 2,000 something, and I said, we're gonna stay under that, right? He said, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go over the
Yeah.
bid,
Okay.
so.
What was the bid?
It was 12, it was a little over 12,000.
Yeah, that was.
They got 10 from the state, we were gonna pick up the other, it was like 2,200, I think it was, something like
Yeah.
that.
Did you do that?
No, he didn't give us nothing.
They haven't given
Because
us
they
the-
didn't get theirs.
Say what? No, I said the Jensen's up on that.
Yeah.
I'll follow up with them, see if they're ever
Give
gonna.
him money, I quit. Give him that money, I quit.
With the insurance, our insurance went down, right? Couldn't we, shouldn't we be able to lower that a little bit?
We could. We can lower it to what?
Yes, did you send that for the rec board contribution, did you send that money to Nicole or what?
Nicole?
For the rec board?
I
Not
didn't send
Nicole.
it.
Danielle.
Danielle.
No, not yet.
Okay. To put in the rec board fund?
That's not the Gary fund, though.
Yes,
Is that the Gary
that's
fund?
Gary.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever asked for any, I mean, that's guaranteed money,
Wow.
so.
Let's go back here to the gym for a minute. Okay, we know we have the issue with the void. We know we have, Jeff just found a soft spot in the floor. And we know we have the issue with the downspout.
The downspout, Brenda, I had the downspout, looked at, repaired, I had the gutters cleaned out. And, the gentleman that did it, he's the contractor that did the roof. I asked him, cause we did vote on, so much money to pay him, and he told me there was no charge. He's not charging us. He did it, he said, just consider it a donation.
Okay, that's great, that's nice right there.
Yeah, and then, you know, the other expenses that we run into on there, I was hoping that we could maybe look at our ARPA funds.
ARPA funds, yeah.
Because we wanna invest,
Yeah.
we wanna invest them into, you know,
Oh, yeah, back into the community, definitely.
yeah, infrastructure of West Newton, you know, so I think we're okay with, you know, what we have there.
Okay, I wasn't aware that I knew that Jeff had pulled the vines down.
Yeah, they both, reached out to me and thanked me, and I said, well, don't thank me, thank the guy that, donated that, so.
Yeah, okay, great.
So we haven't had a real hard rain to really see, you know, I don't know if it rained real hard here this past couple days, I don't know.
It's rained a lot.
Did it?
Hasn't-
I was away, I was in the mountains, I know it rained pretty hard up there all night long, so. I haven't heard anything, maybe I'll give Jeff a call and see how that, if that helped a lot, but that gentleman did.
Yeah, and then we had talked at last month's meeting to have, ONBG come in and look at that soft spot.
Right.
Did they test the water, do you know? I know they're gonna do that.
Never heard anything.
So I think we're good with where we're at on that,
Okay.
Brenda, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did reach out to Representative Devanza, told him the issues and that we possibly had some ARPA money that we would do if there was any state help that we can do, so, he gave me a grant book, but I'll follow up with him and see if there's something that, if we have that ARPA money, maybe we could tie it in with something else that he could help with that, so. What about the swimming pool,
Right.
we're gonna need to,
Shouldn't have to.
yeah, we shouldn't have to, so we kicked down some money this year.
Yeah, I don't think, you know,
They got nothing, they shouldn't need.
they shouldn't need any more money. I mean, if they do it, yeah, it's gonna have to be fundraising or whatever, you know.
Yeah, no, the last I talked to Nancy, they were pretty much, of course, they will come back and ask for money, but what we had given them the money for, the work had been done. They were just having to wait until spring now to get the, liner put in. But the money we turned in, or we gave them, that work has been completed.
Good.
But yeah, the insurance quote was what, like, I think $7,000, or it was $7,000 less, so we could take that down, that would free up some money in the budget.
You could drop it to 20.
Yeah,
On what general liability.
yeah,
Yeah.
cause we got that, we were able to get that $7,000 whatever, so.
As our workers' comp is up, it'll be up next year, I think beginning of the year. But I've never received anything on that when, what their rates are gonna be.
Okay.
It shouldn't go up that much if we haven't used it.
It shouldn't, no.
Mine doesn't.
Question. We have money earmarked here for Vine Street Park. We really need to earmark something for Second Street. I know we have grants being filed for that money, etc., but we have got to show in good faith that we are trying to put money back into all three wards of the community. I really think even if we only
So you wanna go up to 1,000?
For
Both,
Second Street?
yeah.
I think so, because I think we're gonna need to put that as a minimum in, even if we get grants. There's still gonna be things we're gonna have to cover. So I think we need to have, Cipher and Cipher, set up a new, ledger account.
Yeah, and so I can do that myself.
Okay.
Yep.
Set that up for Second Street Park,
Just another line item.
and give
put
them
back
1,000,
on there.
because we also
Did you
have
say 1,000?
newer community organizations in town that are donating money and donating stuff to Vine Street all the time. You know what I mean? They're planting flowers, they're planting trees, they're buying benches. And Second Street is just sitting up there, like the poor redheaded stepchild. No, I think we do need to earmark $1,000 for Second Street.
Okay. Agreed.
Agreed.
Are we bumping Vine Street up? Cause I know right now Vine Street, that amount that's in there, all that is, that's our expense for, electric for around Vine Street, that's what shows there.
Yeah, then leave that there, Ash.
Okay.
Or we'll just do line item for just general parks.
Yeah, we'll put Second Street
I can
Park.
make a, yeah, I can make
She'll
a
put
specific
put a line item
for
for that.
Second Street.
We, before that, we were already $9,000 over. I mean, we could even put, if we wanted to show that, we could even put some more money into it, or up to beautification. There's still a
I
couple,
say we move some things around, so
Yeah.
we could just
there's still money, there's still
wait to see
room.
where we're at.
Well, Terry, where are you with beautification for next year?
Well, I have have to talk to over at Shane's to see, I wanted to try to do things a little bit differently with the flowers for next year and the baskets and everything, so I'm not sure what the amount's gonna be until I talk to him, to see then I can add that.
Well, we have a couple
or
more
else-
weeks.
Yeah, we do, so I can find out exactly what we're gonna need to do that.
What was that?
That's on, health and welfare.
Okay, yeah. So we spent 20, almost 30.
Yeah, what was that for, Ashley, 29? Cause that wasn't for the flowers, that had to have been something else that money was used for, I think it was, we pulled for,
We spent $982.83 for the flowers, the
Yeah.
baskets, the watering,
Yeah.
all of that. The 2000s for the swags. We
Oh,
put
okay.
that under
Okay.
beautification.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. You were pretty much right where you should have been.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, we had some room if we wanted to increase some of that.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to, because like I said, I have another plan in place that'll make, I think it should move smoother with doing it that way, if we can do it that way, so I'll let you know though, and if we can add that in, then we can do that.
So you have a robot that waters?
Yeah, a robot that waters and a robot that comes and picks them up and takes them and puts them up and everything.
Did we eliminate the swimming pool contribution? Did we?
No, that's for, what's in it's for insurance, right?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
insurance, yeah.
alright.
And that's what the rate was that was given to them this year. Cause I figured it's around about, gonna be right about the same.
Okay.
Cause I think that's all that we've ever had to give them before was for
Yeah, just
help with
insurance.
insurance.
Yeah, we paid for it. Could we budget like for benches or something for Second Street? Cause even if we would get that grant, like it's not gonna cover any of that.
Well, we have to wait till we see what we need
Sure.
up there, you know what I mean? And how it ends up being designed.
Sure.
I'd wait till then.
Okay. Well, look at sewer system then?
Yeah, you wanna move on?
I guess can you like total retotal that then for the next meeting, we can see where we're at.
Right.
Yep. I can do that.
Sounds good.
When are we meeting again for next budget meeting?
It'll be October 16th, I believe,
Yeah,
Monday after our
the Monday
regular.
after our regular meeting.
Okay, I'll have an answer for that, vacation there.
Is there anything, we need to budget for any expenses coming up in the sewer?
I think we should wait on the sewer system fund until we find out what's going on.
Yeah, that's.
We'll know by the end of the month, because according to, Dalton, everything should be fixed by then.
The insurance has helped a lot with
Yeah,
that.
so I don't wanna do the sewer system fund yet, until we,
Yeah.
until we find out what's going on down there.
Sure.
And then
Well,
we're gonna have insurance paying for stuff, we're gonna have to pay for stuff,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I say, let's get the bills in order. I think you're gonna have a month away from the sewer system fund.
Okay.
Just because of what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd agree with that.
Huh?
I said I'd agree with that until you actually know what our actual
Yeah,
expenses
what's
are.
our payment gonna be?
Yeah.
I mean, so, we got time, it's only September, so.
Yeah.
I mean, let's wait and see what comes to now. Like I said, by the end of the month, we should be good, and then, the bills are gonna start rolling in, we'll see what the insurance covers and what they do.
The insurance gonna turn out to be a big help with that.
Oh, I know that, but we don't know
We
how big.
really,
Let's find out how
Yeah.
big first.
we were quite blessed with that.
Yep. So if you guys don't mind, I'd like to wait on the sewer system.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm saying not much going on with liquid fuels.
No.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah,
pretty
basically-
standard.
It's the same.
The only thing that I wanted to bring up, I know in the past we did, cause we don't have any loans with them through liquid fuels right now. We do have, I forget what our current, balance is in there right now, I'm gonna say it's one something.
160 something.
That sounds close.
Yeah.
I know in the past we did there was a dump truck that we got out of liquid fuels, so that could be another option as well. You could look to,
I think it's, it used to be, what is it,
I forget what we get for machinery.
9 or 10% of your liquid fuels could go to capital purchase.
Yes,
They keep upping it. It used to
I
be
think
9,
we're
I think
at
it might be 10%.
I wanna say we're at 10.
Yeah, so that's another option for that dump. We don't have the money to do a major paving right now, or don't we still have an outstanding loan on paving?
Not through liquid fuels. There is still one,
The commercial.
on paving,
Yeah,
but
paving.
that had to be moved to general fund
Okay,
due to,
yeah, that was
Past.
200 some thousand, low 200,000, wasn't it?
We shouldn't do anything till the gas company's completely done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's true,
I
yeah.
agree.
yeah, cause they still have sidewalks and
Yeah.
everything
But
else
if we,
to do.
you know, we might, maybe it will take that percentage out of out of liquid fuels for a dump, you know, to put towards it.
Yeah.
Right,
So, yeah, that's pretty cut and dry, liquid fuels, you know, it is what it is. We're not gonna be doing a major.
They didn't say how much we're getting this year.
That don't come out till March, right?
yeah, something like,
March.
I'll find out what that percentage is,
Yeah, do that, cause they change it every year,
yeah,
they up it, used to be 9, but I think it's more than that
so
now.
I think it's closer to 10 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him tomorrow to see cause usually it's easier just to call him to see what his thoughts are on even a vehicle getting, if we would go that route, what would be his suggestion on that?
I know with liquid fuels, you just can't, you know, it has a paper trail.
Yeah, well, that too, you you don't wanna drain it, because if you drain it and you only leave a couple grand in there, then it takes longer for you to recover. You won't get as much, liquid fuels allocation each year. So we're at a pretty decent standing right now. Cause I think we get around 90,
We
like
used to
in the
get,
90s.
we used to
and
get
I
a lot
think
more than that.
Yeah, and I say 2020, it looks like you were a little over 100,000. So I'm thinking the loans probably affected it a little bit, and it dropped, so now we're working our way back up again. But if you only pull one loan out of there, it's not gonna drop you much.
That's based off gas taxes too. So
Right.
Gas volume's down, even if prices are up, so.
Well, since the liquid fuels has dropped anyway,
Right.
ever since COVID. Yeah, there was a big, article on that in, PSAB magazine one month, how the effect, some of the long-reaching effects of COVID, and liquid fuels is one of them.
And so I think liquid fuels definitely took a hard hit with all of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, do we have any other discussion, before we adjourn? Ash, you'll get back to us with some of the changes we made, and then we wanna, go ahead and schedule another budget meeting for the, what is it, 16th of October,
Yeah.
6:30?
Sounds good.
Alright. Okay, I need a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor? Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, Brenda.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.